DC Star Mysteries, sundials everywhere, and this is a good reason to align your city to the cardinal directions. So we're looking at the back of a Abraham Lincoln statue at Judiciary Square in Washington, DC. You can read here that Abraham Lincoln, 1809 to 1865. The statue was erected by the citizens of the District of Columbia, April 15th, 1868. Re-erected April 15th, 1923, under Act of Congress on June 21st, 1922. When we come here, we get to see another re-erection. Thrice born, so re-erected on April 15th, 2009 in honor of the bicentennial year of the birth of Abraham Lincoln and in celebration of the renovation of the historic courthouse. This historic courthouse, by the way, is the District of Columbia Court of Appeals. At least that's what it is now. Well, notice that Lincoln's shadow is off-center, and that's because we are past midday. The midday sun souths, and so it would be right above Lincoln's head, and the shadow would just cut right down the middle of this re-erection plaque, right? So align your city to the cardinal directions, and all of your statues work like sundials. I mean, frankly, any straight standing statue, like this tower here, or this gigantic 555-foot tower in the background called the Washington Monument, always work like sundials. You, my friend, if you are willing to stand tall, work like a sundial. But if you align the pedestals to the cardinal directions, then you can very easily tell time, at least midday, and then see the hours of the day as the sun shadow shifts from the west at sunrise to the east at sunset. All right, why don't you take a little walk with me? It's gonna take just a bit. But if you're ever here, that Court of Appeals and that Lincoln statue is a little easier to find than what I'm gonna show you next. Maybe you can see just ahead of me the back of another statue. That's Justice John Marshall. Another easy one to find, kind of off the beaten map, are the bas-reliefs that are on the other side of that stone and this stone. So, which to begin with? Oh, I guess my guide, for I was born with Gemini on the rise. Let's go see a beautiful bas-relief of Hermes and crew. So much. Let me show you first from this angle so you can really see the depth. This is Hermes here, and beneath Vesta, keeper of the sacred hearth, the sacred flame, yes? What is the serpent around the staff? Asclepius. Yeah, the great healer. And who is this on the throne with recording history, perhaps, or the open tablet, the mysteries revealed, or it's hard to say, but this is Maya, the mother of Hermes. Father is Zeus, yes? Well, Maya is one of the 7 daughters of Atlas, known as the Pleiades. Maya wearing the victory cap here, the Liberty cap, which you see in many places in DC. And of course Hermes, though here without the winged boots, maybe it's the time he lent them to Perseus, but certainly with his winged cap. All right, well, let's head over to this relief on the other side. Were you in town and you want to just search your way here, at least at this time, you can search this, what is that, H. Carl Moultrie Courthouse of the District of Columbia, or probably just search Family Court. It's nice to see Hermes with his mother. Interesting dynamic with Dad. But, you know, what do you see here? This beautiful woman looking in some regards like the star card, with one foot in the water and one foot on earth. And who is this fool out on a journey? I mean, it's hard to say. Look at this man with his hand on his heart, maybe just to hold his cloak. Left foot forward, which you often see, especially in the male statues in DC. And we see the mother with the child. In this case, a mother with a daughter. Most of the DC statues, well, let me just say a very common theme of DC statues is the mother and the son, likely symbolic of the Virgin. But here you see this kind of star wand. She's igniting it from this flame. I can't believe I've actually never noticed that before. This pillar. And on this pillar, you know, cut form works, maybe a gear, often symbols of engineering and industry. But of course, the main symbol, I'm sure, that drew your eyes is the water bearer. Aquarius. Aquarius. Harmony and understanding.